Hello people, it's Dookie Boy. Today's video is going to be about 1 Peter 2:11. Hope y'all having a good day. Y'all keep up and stay blessed. Let's go. Before I make this video, I just want to come forth and tell the truth. I relapsed more than once, even before the last video. And I also feel like talking about this verse, it will also resonate with what I'm speaking to you guys about right now. So I just want to say, don't play around with lust, man. I don't care how strong you are. You think you're strong, just know your flesh is weak, okay? That's why it's important to fast and make your spirit strong. So I also feel like talking about this will kind of help people. So I just want to tell y'all that, I did relapse, and I relapsed more than once. So it wasn't that I just did it once and then that was it. I relapsed more than once, and I actually done it before the last video that I made. So I don't know if y'all see it in my face or anything, but you lose energy whenever you do that stuff. So that is a real thing. It's not just no fairy tale that people talk about. So take it serious, man. Like men and women, don't play around with lust. Don't mind the noise. That's some kind of truck or something. But yeah, don't play around with lust, man. Lust can weaken anyone. So that's another reason why I want to talk about this verse. It'll kind of help some people out there. And that also reassure you guys that if y'all struggle with any of the sins, that you're not alone, man. You're not alone. And it's, we're not perfect. We're not perfect, and we can't just stop ourselves from falling into our sinful desires. But it is a way to, make yourself stop willfully falling into it. But you see, where I messed up at, I opened the doors with that I was willfully putting myself in that position. So, if you can free yourself from it, as far as, blocking yourself from watching certain things or anything, make sure you block yourself from it, man. Don't open that door up to it. That verse about the man who he did something about the 7 demons came back and then the ones before or something. That's a real thing. You see what I'm saying? And I want to also go over the things, a couple things that I noticed that happened to me after I did relapse and things of that nature. But I'm going to go over this verse too. But I'm going to go over and tell y'all what happened. So one thing that happened to me after I relapsed, and I'm not proud of it. So it may seem like I don't really care, but I do care, okay? I do care about that stuff. So, because I was doing good for a good minute, man. So it's just me making myself open back to that stuff when I shouldn't. It's not healthy for your spirit. So, but one thing that happened to me, I do feel more drained of my energy. Of course, when you do that, you do feel drained of your energy. And not only that, but now it's like when I look at women, now it's more, I still can not fall into lust looking at them, but now it's like more open and more able for me to fall into lust looking at them, in a lustful way and things of that nature. And obviously when you sin, that also separates you from God. So it can make your relationship with God more, more distant. So if you really want to take that in consideration, try to make your relationship with God close as possible, man. Really try to. Even when you fall short, don't just think that he won't pick you up. don't just not pick yourself up, man. Pick yourself up and keep on going. So, but yeah, that's also what happened. And now it's like, what else happened? Now I feel more, I just feel more weaker of a man. I just feel more weaker of a man. Feel more like a weaker man. And not only that, for women out there, it'll make you feel more of like a weaker woman. It would. It'll make you feel weaker, man. So we gotta be strong. We can't be weak for God, man. We gotta be strong. So, make sure you keep on trying. Don't give up. But that's really all I wanted to say, man. I wanted to come here and tell y'all, like, I'm not no superior person out here that just be doing good. And y'all probably noticed the energy and like how I look in my last video and stuff. Like, something dropped. So, okay, just, pay attention to that and stuff. Use your discernment, God's discernment. So, my bad. My lips a little dry, but yeah, use God's discernment, man. You will, and plus, you're just making your spirit weaker whenever you do that stuff. So, make your spirit strong as possible. So, yeah, I just wanted to tell y'all that, man. I did fail. I fell. So, but there's always room for improvement. I'm going to get back up and I'm going to keep on trying. And I'm not going to say that I'll just stop failing, because saying is not showing action. So, but I'm going to get back up. I'm going to keep on going. I'm not finna just stop here. I'm only 20 years old, man. I'm not finna stop here. But yeah, man, so I fell. I did. And you can fall too. So just take what I told you and try not to put yourself in that position, because you'll feel like crap. You would. And you should feel that way. You should, man. You should feel like crap after it. That's how you also know that you was truly doing right at first. When you feel like crap after it, sort of like you feel like you just betraying yourself and not only God, then that's how you know you was on the right path, man. So you'll feel weaker. But yeah, let's talk about 1 Peter. Oh, snap. My bad, y'all. It's some kind of fly or something. Yeah. Let's talk about 1 Peter, chapter 2, verse 11. Basically, it's saying this, dear friends, I urge you as foreigners and exiles to abstain from sinful desires which wage war against your soul. So that's a real quote, man. It's a real verse, man. So, basically, it's basically, saying, take your attention, not just take your attention away from sin, but, do things of the spirit, man. Because, when you fall into sin and things of that nature, that's all part of the flesh. So that's pretty much you giving your flesh a chance to win over your spirit, and that's the worst thing ever. So don't make it with that your flesh is strong enough to just win over your spirit every time. That's why fasting and praying is a very effective way to handle that. Fasting and praying. And that's another thing. I haven't really been fasting and praying like that. So that's what I'm saying. Look at praying and fasting as like water for your body. Like you need water. Look at that as like water for your body, man. For real. So always make sure you fasting and praying every week, man. Pray every day, and fast. I can't get better with my praying, so I can't just get on here and tell y'all that, and I'm not even really haven't really been doing it like that myself. At one point, I used to do it like every day, man, throughout the day and stuff, but, that's what I'm saying. We all can fall short. It's about you getting back up, so, but yeah. But that's what I'm saying, First Peter chapter 2 verse 11 is basically telling you that, make sure you separate yourself from falling into these sinful desires of the flesh, because your flesh is what will make you be a loser. We got to be winners for God, man. We can't be losers for God. We got to be winners, man. So make sure you're fasting and praying. Make sure you don't open your doors, open doors to where that you're able to fall into sin and stuff like that. Like going on social media, seeing people doing stuff that influence sin, like smoking or, watching stuff that shouldn't be watched and things of that nature. That also opens up doors for demons to come, and mess with you and possibly take over your body, because you opening yourself to that stuff and things of that nature. You gotta separate yourself away from the tools of Satan, because Satan has a lot of ways, and wicked ways to keep us, away from God. So you gotta make sure you watch that and know the enemy also, so you'll know what type of things to avoid whenever it happens, and you'll just know the type of things to do when stuff like that happens. So lesson for me is to not open myself up to Safari or Google or whatever, or if you want to stop cussing or something, don't watch videos that influence cussing or stuff like that. Anything that influence sin, try to separate yourself from it. You can still watch entertainment, entertainment stuff, stuff that's entertaining, but make sure the goal is to not let it rub off on you and change how your way of life is. That's the goal. Don't let it change you and things of that nature. Because I don't know how many people watch Dashy Games. He always be cussing and stuff and things of that nature. I still be watching him. To me, he's very entertaining. Or Florida made MG, he a funny dude. Like, he be making some funny stuff and things of that nature. But try to separate yourself from opening those doors where that demons don't have a stronger effect over you. And that's important, man. It's about us making our spirit strong and not our flesh, because our flesh will just make us weak. That's all it's good for us. So yeah, man. First Peter, chapter 2, verse 11, man. Just make sure you abstain, like what it's saying. Abstain from sinful desires that wage war against your soul, man. And let me be an example of of that itself. Like, don't do like what I did. Open up that door again, and now you end up failing again. If you do fail or you do struggle with something, know that God will always provide a way out. But you gotta be willing to take that way out, man. You can't just stay in that way. So yeah, that's all I wanted to talk to y'all about, man. So the lesson today is to, make sure you don't, put yourself in a position where that you always willfully sinning, man. That's the lesson. And make sure you close off that door. Close off that door, man. Close off that door that'll open that, to you sinning and stuff, man. For real. But yeah, man, that's all I wanted to talk to y'all about. So we not perfect, okay? Let me be an example to you. I'm not perfect. But I already told y'all that I'm not, I just completely stopped sinning. I already told y'all that. So it's not like I was saying, I just stopped completely and stuff. It's impossible, okay? It's not possible. In this flesh, no, it's not. And if you don't have, Joshua's help and God's help, then no, it's not possible. So, you still capable of messing up, man. But yeah, that's all I want to talk to y'all about, man. And yeah, that's all I want to say, man. Keep trying. That's another lesson. Keep trying, man. Don't give up. Don't give up. Keep on getting back up and keep trying. Don't give up. Don't think the world finna end because you messed up, okay? It's plenty of things you could be doing, to help prevent that. See what I'm saying? Not just that in its own, but yeah, just don't give up, man. If you mess up, get right back up, man. Get right back up. Okay? Keep on going. But alright, guys. Y'all take care of yourselves, and let's step on this enemy together, man. And, take care of yourselves, man. For real. Alright, guys.